Hi, welcome back to another edition of Best Friends. And thank you for joining us. Have you noticed that fall fell while we weren't looking? It did. And wow, was that ever sudden? And so all of a sudden now we're looking for, making sure that the dog or cat have shelter and a warm place to stay and somewhere out of the rain. And gosh, we were lucky to have such a great summer. This is one of the best ferrets I know. It's a little male. He is absolutely adorable. He's a very snuggly boy, and whoever adopts him is going to be such a lucky person. This would actually even be good as a starter ferret for families who have never had one but know a great deal about them. You have to do a lot of reading before you adopt a ferret because they're not like other pets, and there are some pets that don't go well with them, so you have to be prepared for that. But this is just an extraordinarily delightful ferret. Handsome dude, huh? Yeah. This kitty is an object lesson. This cat came to us and we were told that it was feral. People, this is not a feral cat. I don't know what was going on that they would have said something like that, but from the time she got here, she's been wonderful. I guess there are people out there that are so little aware of cat behaviors that they don't understand what's going on. But this is just an exemplary kitty. She's very, very easy to handle. She's very cuddly, and she would probably even be a good kitty for somebody who has young kids, but I would suggest that she not be an outdoor cat, because what I have found is that sometimes a cat who is very frightened by being outdoors can come across as being feral. You know, feral to us is really kind of a behavior spectrum. It isn't so much a condition of who does or doesn't own the cat. It's more than that. There are cats who have been owned for years by families who love them very much, who will be so terrified upon entering a shelter that they come across as feral. But this one clearly isn't. She would be a terrific pet for almost anybody that wants an affectionate cat. And as I said, you know, it's fall. Everything is blowing coat. So if you come in and you're petting somebody, be prepared to come away with a handful of fur. And of course I wore a white jacket today. This is just very smart of me. Yes, it is. It's a pretty girl. Okay, these three just came into adoption today. They are kittens, clearly. Uh-oh. What they are is more like popcorn. There now. We have a little more room. Just a minute. All three of them are little calicos. Well, both of them are calicos, and then there's a little tortoiseshell. They are adorable. Very, very adventurous. Very uninhibited. These guys are going to be a laugh a minute in a home. Just let me get, whoops. Well, we have 2 of them corralled and 1 that is still busy, but yes, you couldn't ask for more adorable kittens. This is Amy. Amy is a short-haired orange tabby with white markings, which we would call a bicolor. Usually, orange cats are males. Obviously, with a name like Amy, she isn't. Very laid-back kitty. She's a little bit on the shy side. May not work really well in a home that tends to be loud and active. She is a more introspective girl. And it's been a while since she was a kitten, but she still is a young adult, reasonably young. And I think she's just lovely. She's a snuggle up to you and watch TV kind of cat. Just don't be late with her breakfast. Right, Amy? There are important things in a cat's life, and that's one of them. Yes. What a sweet girl. You stopped. Oh, this is a great cat. Do you remember this spring when everybody wanted kittens and they hadn't quite shown up yet? Okay, they're here, and maybe we'll have them through Thanksgiving. Who knows? Every year seems to be a little different lately. This is a litter of 4. The others are colored very much like these are, and this is a little female here. I'm not sure if this is a male or not. Could very well be, but adorable kittens. For those of you who want a cat that will fit in with an existing pet grouping in your home, this is a good opportunity. This is a very nice little litter. They're well socialized and very affectionate. Okay, this one is a little female, about 7.5 years old, a brown tabby, which is well known for being the kind that you see in doll buggies and things like that, because they generally have a fairly even disposition. I'm not sure that this one does, but she seems pretty mellow to me. I think she has already been spayed, and she is ready to go into a home. Don't know what kind of family composition she would be fine with, but I think it would be just any. She is, the one thing that you have to watch about this kitty is that she detests other cats, but she's very good with dogs. And since I already smell like a ferret, apparently she's fine with ferrets too. This is Anastasia. We dressed to coordinate today. I was going to give her a red scarf, but hey. Anyway, Anastasia is one of those kitties that likes to dip her paw in her water bowl and then lick her paw. Every now and then you come across a cat with that difference. It's kind of interesting. I don't think it's a learned behavior. I think it may be almost genetic, but it certainly is adorable, if a little damp. Anyway, Anastasia, I think, is a fantastic cat. She seems to do well with other cats because she's been out in here, and I think we've had her for quite a while, and has not been particularly upset by the other cats that are in the room. So come visit her. I think she is just a striking cat. She has beautiful facial markings. And she's quite tolerant. Yes, dressed for success in your tuxedo, aren't you? This is Perseus. I'm not quite sure how he came to be named that, but he does have a genetic anomaly. It doesn't slow him down at all. He has a hair lip, but it does not interfere with eating. Generally, that is a thing that you would worry about if it extended into his soft palate, but it does not. And Perseus also has freckles, which I think are very cute. You see them sometimes on orange cats. He's a neutered male, and clearly he loves attention. This would be a good kitty in almost any household. He's extremely playful, though, and so he will really be happy in a household where people are willing to play with him. And so that's a feature of his personality that should be recognized. He may also make a terrific mouser, because really it's the playing behaviors of prey drive that make a cat a good mouser, not so much hunger. In fact, many of the best mousers I know don't even eat their prey. What they do is bring it to the people they love, which is always great. It's nice to have a generous cat. Yes, he's a handsome boy. Yes. He's very loving. Another litter of 3. The tufted ears, the little lynx ears on these guys, adorable, so cute. This is a male and female from that litter. There is one more also. If you all are looking for kittens, we can certainly help you. Aren't they a cute pair? Actually, they're small. You should really take 2. This is a neutered male. I'm going to have to make the assumption that at one point he had a loving owner, because this is a great cat. He is a nice brown tabby short hair, and again has just a lovely personality. He's very snuggly. And we really don't know much about his background. He came to us as a stray, and that's often the case here. So we evaluate their behavior by basically what you see is what you get. And he is just a handsome, sweet guy. I think that anybody would be lucky to have a cat like this in their family. He doesn't show any sign of being particularly adverse to other cats or to anything else. Of course, that's something I would test before making the commitment of placing him in a home with dogs or with other cats that he would be expected to get along with. But just the same, I think he'd do fine in a home even with kids in it. He's pretty stable. Yes, yes. This is Mo. I think she is absolutely beautiful. She has a great deal of personality, and her personality includes smacking people if she has had enough of their attention. So this would not necessarily be a good cat to have with small children. So we have put a sign on her cage saying, "No small children," because we really hate seeing little ones cry, and she would do that. We know that, but all in all, she is a great cat. Of course, you would want good reflexes around her, but she is lovely, and she is a calico after all, and calicos have a reputation that I think I've discussed before, which is that they can be a little crusty, and so she's just living up to it. A crusty cat is Mo. You have to respect that. At least she doesn't hold it against you like some people do. And she has to have the most beautiful emerald eyes of any cat in the room right now. So pretty. Yes. Good heavens, she even likes the camera. That's amazing. It's a talent, Mo. Look, you're camouflaged. Leopard print. It's you. Here we have another lovely tuxedo who didn't come in that shape. When she came to us, she was very thin and just kind of loaded with parasites inside and out. All that's done. No more. And she is an exemplary cat. She's beautiful and she is very friendly. She loves people. And look what a gorgeous girl she is now, with just a little bit of care and extra food. And of course, flea meds, wormer, and all of that. But that's what you expect if you have a pet. There's no such thing as free lunch or a free pet. There's just not. However, when you balance what they give you in return, the kind of devotion and the smiles and the comfort that they offer, oh goodness, we humans really still get the best of the deal. Anyway, this is Sadie. Come meet her. You will both enjoy that. Very glamorous eyebrows, don't you think? Terrific whiskers, too. If you are interested in some of the more exotic kinds of pets, like snakes or tortoises or so forth, we would encourage you to stop by PetWorks. They are now showcasing some of our more unusual guys. Also wanted to let you know that we do have a very nice bearded dragon available for adoption. He's quite large, but he's a terrific guy. And that's not always the case, but beardies are probably my favorite lizard type guy, and very nice. And we have 2 budgies that will be coming available for adoption this weekend. So if you have an interest, drop by. We can help you. Stay with us. We're going to go look at dogs right now. Our kennels have been somewhat restricted because we've had some water leaks, and so we are repairing channels. And so don't expect very many dogs, but there are dogs. See you over there. This is Zeus or Deuce, doesn't matter. He answers to either one of them pretty well. He is an American Bulldog, which is not a pit bull. It is a discrete breed all its own, but it is one of the bully types. And so, of course, we are going to require that he go to a home with no other male dogs. This guy is totally built. He is solid. He is a very heavy dog, and he has excellent traction. If you are interested in him, you definitely need to have some muscle power. He is a handsome, adorable guy, though. Don't know how he does around smaller animals. It's something we would always recommend that someone be careful with. But he is a great dog. Zeus, hey, sit. Good boy. And he's very stoic. And he is perfectly comfortable with handling in any way, as you can see. Nothing jumpy about this dog. Which of course is one of our requirements to go in the adoption area. This is Hazel. She doesn't know that's her name. Our volunteers just named her that yesterday. She came in as a stray. She is a little husky mix. We know about the husky. We really don't know about what it's mixed with. Something short-haired and sort of yellow. But she definitely has the husky going. She barks, and she has all the energy of a whirlwind, and she has all of the friendliness. And like most northern breed types, she's likely to be an escape artist, so you want to pay attention to that. She probably needs to go somewhere where there is a sturdy fence. Yes, yes. But as long as you have something in her mouth, like a treat, she's pretty quiet. You're not getting the full effect of Hazel in full voice. Lucky you. She is all puppy. And like all puppies, she's going to need training, and she's going to need a new family that is willing to put that effort in, because if you put this dog in a backyard and leave her, she's going to be a disaster for you and for her. Just not a good idea. She's very busy. Very, very busy. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry, I pulled. Okay. She was swallowing her treat whole. So, believe it or not, that's all the dogs we have for you today. I certainly hope that your fall is going well. We are looking forward to having people visit us at the shelter. We have an open house on the 4th, and that's something that's taking place all across the state. And so we'll have extra goodies for adoption and just a lot of things going on. So come visit. We'd love to see you. And in the meantime, hug everybody in your family that has 4 legs. Well, you can hug the others too, but the 4 legs, yeah.